David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out. Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
AA defense system was destroyed before it was activated. This'll make things easier later. 30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great. Keep it up. We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Get the radar up and running.
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Don't wait for it.
Righto.
Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance.
Now time for a counterstrike.
They're gone. That means we have less than half our forces left. Abandoned ship. Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
There's a few of them. We've done damage to the fort and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down.
All right. We wiped out most of their forces in the urban area. I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger. I should have brought my air-to-ground missiles. A bomb would work fine. They'll wipe them out with one hit.
How many ships in port are still operational?
Yet to assess damage, but likely left
Shot
enough.
from all directions.
Ludicrous. They'll fill the port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bag.
Have our ships been so stalled? Somebody do something about those bastards up there! Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. It's mostly the work of 3 strikes. You suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. You won't have many on board unless you can convince us that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir. This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prynn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we data link the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
Target confirmed down. With Samuel Prynn gone, Arusia's naval stratagem will lose its edge.
Low-altitude approaches from onshore are difficult.
Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Awesome. Keep it up, Trigger.
It's a shipyard over there.
Shut him up.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, down. Lend me a hand, will ya?
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized.
Victor Fleet is not an option. We can't give the boss and the rest of the conservatives any break. This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much needed him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir. Sir, extraction are operations. Operations are underway. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. Reject my report if they work.
Still some left. Hostile control
Have
destroyed.
our helicopters.
That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune tomorrow. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Forward MiG-31's approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. They're at Strider 1, Fox 2. Target shot down.
Enemy on your rear!
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Lost control! Returning to base!
Shot down.
No joke! I lost control!
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Four fighters incoming at super low altitude, bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry. Strike report.
Roger that. Keep the red flag. Ask Squadron, Eagle Squadron, clear to engage.
This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Rudy Plus, time. Don't waste it.
Came in for a picnic. Found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. Don't you sneak up.
Target acquired.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnat, was the main reason why the cruiser Inyo was deemed such a threat.
Strider 1, Fox 2. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metas and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
You have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that? Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port.
If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught there.
Prepare for anti-air combat. Roger drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer. Turn a drill into a real war. You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. Use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Anti-air combat.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That primer and truffle soup sure were good. Hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Missile inbound! The entire port? You must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Maintain course to return to resupply. Target eliminated.
Strider 1, this is control. Strider 1, this is control.
The Russian senior military officer has fled the combat zone. Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Destroyed. 3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
All hostile ships in the vicinity have been destroyed.
Enemy on me!
Taking on this much naval power is an astonishing feat. Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile? It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
What in the world?
You all right?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it! Salvation!
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Lucian, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Strider 1, this is... Strider 1, this is...
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Bandit behind you! Look out!
Chaff and flares deployed. Bandit down.
I see 3 strikes, so that's why they only sent 4.
They're using laser weaponry!
Chaffin flares are running low. 5 minutes remaining.
Shaking off enemy lock!
I want it back.
Strider 2, Bugs 2.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Friendly aircraft lost.
Strider 1, missile launched. Impact, now!
1 million lives gone. Picture it.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Bugs 2. Enemy behind you!
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
Enemy. Bugs 2.
Strider 1, target acquired. Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Philosopher won't be much of a threat.
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Friendly down.
Hell, that's easy for you to say.
Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes are still unharmed.
Target confirmed down. In 10 years, Vice Commander of the 7th Destroyer Squadron, Tom Von Lee, will be in charge of the Erusian Navy. Well, would have been, actually.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Trigger, missile incoming!
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. 3 minutes remaining. Contact imminent. Missile away. Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Bandit on your 6.
Trigger, splash the bandit!
Strider 1, missile launched.
Friendly down.
Hostile has a lock!
Strider 1, target destroyed. Target destroyed. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact. Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Strider 1, this is Control. Strider 1, this is Control.
2 minutes remaining.
Never felt so cramped in the sky.
Strider 1, missile.
Trigger, enemy has a lock on you! Bugs 2! Enemy has a lock!
In gun range. Watching chaff and flare supply. Target is down. Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact. Strider 1, missile launched. The shell exploded. It's off the grid.
Enemy has a lock!
Missile hit.
Open your eyes, check 6!
Missile away.
Bandit down, nicely done.
1 minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Quarterback. Package X are ready and waiting. Also, everyone goes down to the military.
Missile launched.
3 strikes in the sky is not enough.
Bandit shot down.
3 strikes. He lacks the drive. Imagine we're just about to be killed. Why would we be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal to torment you to
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it. Strider 2, Bucks 2.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Strider 1, this is Control.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, Su-47s.
Malta! Missile! Behind you! Malta!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream. That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on OC channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw.
Don't
want anyone to get me screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
Call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
Nicely done. You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister? Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, Wuss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
What are you calling a wuss?
The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto. Trigger, fly however you want. I'll be right after you. Be right there with you, I promise.
Enemy's got a lock. Bastard!
Fire! He dodged it. Missile incoming, watch out!
You can take him out.
Consider it done.
Projectile detected. 10 seconds to contact.
They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
The next round is ready to fire.
Fire! Enemy has a lock. Evade!
I'll give you a
Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this 3 strikes!
Only one left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
I'll kill him! I'll kill him, alright!
Way to go, Trigger.
There may only be one left. Hold your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger.
Target hit.
Ah! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we'll be heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject.
Ah!
Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all straggler Erusian forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
touch the water.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass!
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.